Kaempferia gilbertii is a variegated variety of Peacock Ginger. For those who garden in cool climates, you are probably thinking that it looks very much like a hosta, and I would agree. But this is actually a plant from the warm tropics. The lance-shaped leaves are slightly glossy and are mid-green with creamy white edges. They grow to about 15 centimeters in length, which is 6 inches, with a width of 5 or 6 centimeters, or about 2 to 2.5 inches. The leaves are soft and quite fragile. They are easily bruised and broken, so do be careful when handling them. But this is quite a fast-growing plant, so they do quickly recover after being damaged, and any damaged or disfigured leaves should just be cut off to make way for fresh ones. The plants produce creeping underground rhizomes and quickly form dense clumps. The foliage is definitely the highlight of this plant, but it does flower, and the white and lavender flowers of about 3 centimeters or 1 inch in diameter are attractive but don't last very long. This is not a plant that we often see as a houseplant, but it does do rather well on a windowsill in indirect light as long as it's given frost-free conditions. I would recommend keeping it above 10 degrees Celsius. That's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. They do well in subtropical and tropical regions as garden plants. In these situations, they prefer moist, rich soils in partial shade, and they are good as ground cover plants or when planted under shrubs and trees. These plants have a period of dormancy that coincides with the dry season in their natural habitat. When dormant, the leaves will yellow and shrivel and the plants become leafless. This is normal. They can be encouraged to go dormant in the winter by withdrawing water in the autumn months. The rhizomes can be stored over winter in frost-free conditions. Mist the pot once every 10 days to keep the rhizomes plump and watch for new growth as the temperatures rise in the spring and early summer. Quite high temperatures are needed to break the dormancy, so you may need to place the pots in a greenhouse. When growth starts, water should be given, but increase the water slowly, as excessive water too early can cause rot. The rhizomes can also be dug up and can be stored in dry peat or compost for the winter. But they can simply dry out and die if stored for too long, so are best kept in their pots with occasional misting. Propagation is by division in early summer, and clumps can be cut up so that each division has a section of rhizome and 1 or more leafy growths. Pot them up into any moisture-retaining compost type, such as multi-purpose compost or cocoa peat with some added perlite, sand or horticultural grit. Leafless rhizomes can also be cut into lengths of 4 to 5 centimeters or about 1 inch, and they can be brought into growth in pots of moist compost. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like. I really appreciate your support. And please subscribe if you'd like to see more of my plant videos. Thanks again, and I look forward to bringing you the next video soon.